Hello, Trowels. My God, it's felt like forever since I've been here. But let me start off by saying a big Happy New Year to every single one of you. And I truly hope you all had a lovely, peaceful Christmas. I've honestly missed you all so much. I'm so sorry for going so quiet on here and disappearing without explaining properly. It didn't feel right to me or fair on any of you. It's just, over the past few weeks, I've been dealing with, well, let's just call it a formal situation. And it's one of those things where I'm not allowed to speak publicly about it yet. And I promise, when I'm finally able to talk about everything, I'll be completely open and honest with you. No holding back. You all deserve that transparency, and you'll understand everything when the time comes. But please, don't ever think I was ignoring anyone or losing motivation. It's honestly just been something completely out of my control. But let me just say this. I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. Your patience, your kindness, your loyalty through all of this. Believe me, your support genuinely means the world to me. You've helped keep me grounded through a really difficult time. And for that, I'm honestly so grateful for this community. Thank you, really. So, I've got a video that I actually filmed back in early December. Can you believe how fast time's gone? I was looking back at it and thought, you know what? This one really needs to be up on the channel. It's one of those videos that's worth documenting, something I think you'll find interesting. So yeah, sit back, relax, and tell me what you think. Let's jump straight into it. Let me start off by giving a gentle reminder to those of you currently out with pitchforks looking for me. Maybe wipe the foam from your mouth and read this first. All content material in the video are intended to be used for informational, criticism, and review purposes only, and not intended to cause any harm. The material used was lawfully obtained and/or falls within the guidelines of fair use, fair dealings. No copyright infringement is intended. The information provided in the video is not professional advice, and any action you take upon the information in the video is strictly at your own risk. Tiffany Stinks will not be liable for any losses and/or damages in connection with the use of the channel. Tiffany Stinks is not responsible for any errors or omissions, or for the results obtained from the use of this information. All information on this channel is provided as is, with no guarantee of completeness, accuracy, timelines, or of the results obtained from the use of this information. Content creators mentioned in this video at Tiffany Thinks. The views and opinions expressed on this channel by TS are for commentary and review purposes only. 2026 Tiffany Stinks. All rights reserved. Any reproduction of all or part of this video audio is prohibited. And for the perpetually outraged keyboard warriors still clutching your pearls and foaming at the mouth, what this channel does is 100% within the guidelines. Unlike the deranged clowns who harass, send death threats, dox private info that's nowhere in the public domain, or literally camp outside people's houses playing wannabe stalker. Oh, please, spare me the faux indignation. That's not content creation. That's a one-way ticket to a restraining order. Hello, Trowels. So it turns out some influencers really do think they're operating on a whole different level of existence, apparently above the law and basic common sense. Because when you've got a bit of cash and a few followers, clearly that makes you immune to accountability, right? All whilst the rest of us peasants follow actual rules, but them? Oh no, they've got a backstage pass to reality itself. And speaking of immunity, it looks like Tiffany and her 36 family members think the same rules apply to them too. Remember our previous chat about car safety? Yeah, the one where we talked about how their kids apparently don't need seatbelts. Because if a crash did happen, I suppose those children would just miraculously float to safety. I mean, silly us for thinking that seatbelts were, the law here in the UK. Absolute nonsense, right? Totally stupid of anyone to expect basic safety like that. Okay, so let's head to this episode, shall we? Yet another iconic installment of Vlogmas from YouTube's self-appointed favorite cancer influencer. And naturally, this episode comes with the usual dramatic flair, because of course it does, titled Hair Loss, Eyebrows Thinning in Confidence, Cancer, and Vlogmas. Day 7, uploaded on December 8th, 2025. And here we cut to Tiffany, Matt, and her mum trotting off in the car to IKEA. All smiles and squeals, drifting around without a single real worry in sight, just focused on getting their shopping addiction fix and deciding what to throw in the trolley. Now, Trowels, brace yourselves for this absolute idiocy. So we've got here Matt and Tiffany's mum acting like they're bulletproof superheroes, ditching seatbelts without a second thought, because nothing says, we've got our priorities straight. Like turning a quick drive into a high-stakes gamble. And Tiffany? She has absolutely no problem filming the whole reckless act for the entire internet to gawk at. Safety rules? Pfft, who needs them when you're on a magical IKEA quest? Beyond idiotic. But isn't it just precious? Tiffany's got a front row view of both of them, Matt and her own mum, lounging around without seatbelts. But does she say a word? Fat chance. She's too busy capturing every second on camera. Why? Because this lot knows they can pull anything and skate by unscathed. Road safety? Laughable concept to them. And oh, perfect timing too. It's that jolly time of year when everyone's dashing about like headless chickens, visiting family, shop-to-shop gift hunts, scrambling for food and presents under the cost of living squeeze. Stress levels through the roof, concentration levels drop, and we all know crash stats skyrocket around Christmas because one split-second lapse turns festive chaos into tragedy. Yet here they are, treating seatbelts like an optional extra. I mean, it doesn't take a damn genius to work it out that road safety matters more than ever right now. It could change everything in literally a heartbeat. And we all know how her mum's in pieces over Tiffany's stage 4 cancer, supposedly ready to move mountains, nursing her nonstop, feeding, bathing, clothing her, the full martyr act. Yet she'll gamble her daughter's fragile life on a whim, too slack to click a belt. I mean, I'm sure you all know the drill. Unbelted backseat idiot becomes a human projectile in a crash, turning the whole car into a death trap. Even Tiffany belted up front? She'll be slingshot right through the front windscreen, but reckless doesn't even cover it. It's just plain stupidity. Now let me show you all something, and I'm sure some of our UK viewers would remember this very eye-opening TV advert. But before we start, Trowels, I just want to give a quick warning. The next clip includes some upsetting scenes that might be distressing or triggering for some viewers. If you'd rather not see that, please skip ahead to about 30 seconds or so. All right, so let's begin.
Like most victims, Julie knew her killer. It was her son. He wasn't wearing his seatbelt. After crushing her to death, he sat back down. Think, always wear a seatbelt.
So let me get this straight. We, the taxpayers, have probably spent, hundreds of thousands, maybe even close to £1 million, keeping her alive. Chemo, radiotherapy, surgeries, medications, MRI scans, PET scans, ablations, the whole medical buffet. And for what? So she can hop in her car, film another raw and real vlog, and risk her life on the road like it's no big deal? Really? Oh, and the cherry on top? It's her own damn mother. The one who's supposedly heartbroken over her daughter's diagnosis, who can't even be bothered to wear a seatbelt. A seatbelt? Can you imagine if something had actually happened? What then? I bet she'd be the first to blame the other driver and play victim just like the rest of them. But as usual, Tiffany and her family don't seem to give a damn about safety. Or the law, for that matter. Because, remember folks, this woman has cancer. And apparently, that's the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card in their world. See, when you've got cancer, at least their kind of cancer, you and your entire family get handed this magical little exemption card. You know, the one you whip out whenever you've done something wrong and need a quick escape from accountability. But let's be clear, not every cancer patient gets that privilege. Oh no, only the special ones like Tiffany. The ones who think their diagnosis gives them a free pass to do whatever they want, whenever they want, without consequence. Because in their world, sympathy trumps responsibility every single time.
Hello, TIFFANYTHINKS family.
There you go, my darling, but you can have it after dinner, okay?
I know it's a white chocolate cookie.
Is it a white chocolate cookie? Have a look.
Yes, it is.
You can't eat it now, wait for food.
Wait for dinner, okay? Yeah, I know, the eye's missing again. I don't know why that happens, Aston.
There's only one eye.
I know.
But at least they can see.
But at least it's got one eye.
Yes, so I can see.
Yeah, I can see out of the one eye.
Yeah, you can only see with one eye, not two. It's only has.
So why did I even bother making this video? Because honestly, this woman is a social media influencer. Call her whatever you want. Cancer vlogger, lifestyle guru, shopping haul queen. Whatever label makes you feel better. But since when did it become acceptable for people like this to get away with outright dangerous and illegal behavior without anyone holding them accountable? And if you want to label this video, or even my whole channel, as a hate channel, then go right ahead. Because by defending and excusing these kinds of actions, you're supporting this type of reckless, illegal behavior that's being allowed to play out online for the entire world to see. And you want to know the best part? She, or her family, doesn't even care enough to actually learn anything from this. So as long as the vlogs keep going up, the views keep ticking over, and the money keeps rolling in, why on earth would she even care about the damage, the danger, or the example it sets?